And I'm gonna probably hurt a lot of church people with this one. A lot of the people who are overly churchy and overly godly are pieces of shit. Y'all are not good people. That be y'all cover up to try and hide the fact that you're a bad fucking person. And I can say this based off experience because my mom's side of my family is all churchy. Like, they all pastors, apostles. So when you raised and grew up in the church, you can see a lot of the bullshit. Like, a lot of motherfuckers be cheating on their wives and husbands. A lot of motherfuckers be real shiesty and slimy, backstabbing, two-timing, two-faced it. Like, church people are not good people all the time. Granted, there's very few, not very few, I would say some church people are good. It's about a 50-50 mix. But I was just blessed because my pop side was the opposite. Like, there was churchy people. They showed me, like, bro, you could be godly and holy, but not always have to go to church and Bible study and all that extra shit. Like, I'm gonna talk to a lot of people on my mama's side now just because they over godly and over churchy. It's a lot of shit.
This might be a hot take, but I haven't heard anybody say this yet, but the Jasmine's Garden versus God is Glamorous, that was an attempted destiny swap by God is Glamorous. God is Glamorous is a con artist, and it is already becoming very apparent. She went after Jasmine's Garden to get 15 minutes of fame, and then released like a musical track, and then released literal just olive oil with unmeasured $5 essential oil in it, and said it was a $50 anointed oil, and shows herself barely touching herself with it. Yeah, because it's gonna fucking burn you. You can tell she has no freaking idea what she's doing. It's just a cash grab. Does she know that the call is coming from inside the house? Does she know that her looking at another person and attacking them, does she not realize that we're just mirrors for each other yet? Is she not picking up on the fact that she is doing the shit that she is claiming Jasmine's Garden is doing? Because that's what she's doing. Like, when she went absolutely fucking bonkers on her live after them talking, she went absolutely bonkers trying to, like, claim all of her powers away from Jasmine and, like, all this. That's witchcraft, baby. That's witchcraft. Is anybody else seeing this? The call is coming from inside the house.
So this brand of olive oil is $68 on Amazon. And this is going to be a rough estimate because she's not measuring anything. This 4-ounce bottle of frankincense oil is only $9, and she's not measuring it. Do you know how dangerous that is to not measure essential oils? This is insane. This was the most expensive ingredient, and it was $20 for that myrrh oil. $20. A bag of rose petals this size is about $11. I couldn't find that exact brand. You can get 48 of these bottles for $25. Oh, the little baggie. 30 of these cost $14, so that's 46 cents a piece. And then that card, I'm gonna assume it's about $1, $1.10. I bought stuff like that. I don't know. Approximately. So when you make products like this, you have to do the math in order to make sure you're pricing your products properly based on how much they cost to make. The rule of thumb is usually about 3 times as much as it costs to make is how much you should charge. This is my guesstimate of how much one bottle costs to make. Olive oil, $1.06 worth of olive oil in there. About 10 cents worth of frankincense oil in there, give or take. About 80 cents of myrrh oil in there, give or take. About 30 cents of rose petals, give or take, because she didn't measure any of that, which is just wrong. The actual bottle itself is 52 cents each. The little cards, I'll give about $1.10. And then the baggie. The baggie is 46 cents a piece. That means that this $50 oil costs approximately $4.34 for her to make. And she's charging $50 for a Christian anointing oil. This oil should cost about $15. She should be charging about $15. If it was a reasonable price, I wouldn't even care.
Things I regret most in ministry. I was not too wise a number of times with prophecy. Number one, I had guests come to the crusades. There were times when I thought God had showed me something that he wasn't showing me. And I spoke it out. Prophecies I gave that were not accurate or from the Lord.
Copeland later told us his ministry is so large that he has to have a prayer team help him read the requests.
Do you ever see those prayer requests? Do you ever see them? Do you ever touch them? Do you ever read them?
Yes, I do.
Again, according to Spradlin,
How much of this mail and correspondence they see and or pray over?
0%.
Zero.
And then on your weekends, you're out preaching all over the world, you need a jet.
Copeland says he has little contact with his staff because he and Gloria are private people who are on the road preaching much of the time. Spradlin says what he and the others want Copeland to understand is that it's not about tearing a ministry down, but for the first time, exposing the truth.
This is about coming to terms with it, understanding what I went through, and that this isn't God.
Their 18,000 square foot parsonage on the shores of Eagle Mountain Lake, surrounded by hundreds of acres of range and ranch land, not far from their tennis courts and boathouse.